Happy Monday. This is your ET Final Score Sports Update for Monday, April the 22nd. I'm Brandon Davidson. Darrelle Revis is now a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Per a source with knowledge of the contract, cornerback Darrelle Revis has signed a 6-year, $96 million deal with the Bucs. And an intriguing twist, it's a pay-as-you-go $16 million annual contract, none of which is guaranteed. It became clear 2 weeks ago that when Jets traded quarterback Darrelle Revis to the Bucs, that the Jets would receive Tampa Bay's first-round pick, which is 13 overall. The only question was, what else would the Jets get? According to Adam Schefter of ESPN, it's not a whole lot. Per Schefter, the Jets will receive a 4th-round pick in 2014, which some would regard as an equivalent of a 5th round this year. The 4th-round pick in 2014 can become a 3rd-rounder based on certain conditions. Tampa Bay's pass defense was last in the NFL last year, and if Revis is truly back from ACL surgery, they should improve. Sticking with the NFL, here's CBS 19's Eric Sullivan and Tyler Morning Telegraph's Chris Perry with their thoughts on the upcoming NFL Draft.
Welcome back, everybody, to the CBS 19 Big Ticket. As promised, we're previewing the upcoming NFL Draft, which starts on Thursday night in prime time. To preview everything, we got a good friend, Chris Perry from the Tyler Paper ETFinalScore website. 9th mock draft for Chris Perry. Congratulations!
It's been fun.
How many have you been right on?
Not many.
All right, last year it was set in stone. Andrew Luck, RG3, and of course you had the Russell Wilson factor in there. Totally different draft, filled with offensive linemen, filled with defensive linemen, and that's probably what's going to happen right off the top, right?
It's going to be a very different draft because there's only been 3 times in NFL history that an offensive lineman has been taken in the draft, and with the first pick. Yeah. And we're going to have one. We're going to have one. It's either going to be Luke Joeckel or it's going to be Eric Fisher. I think those are the two.
I think Joeckel all the way, you know, doing what he did at A&M, which is a big local tie here for us. So that's going to be a big one right there. Let's get to the big one here. Number 18, Chris Perry. That, of course, is the Cowboys' first of 6 picks. Now, we all know Jerry Jones likes to play the room, so to speak, there in the draft.
He never follows the script.
Yeah, he never does. He did trade up to get Mo Claiborne. That blew us all away. What are you seeing at 18 right here? I want an offensive lineman so bad it hurts, but I can't guarantee that.
I think that's something that they would definitely like if they fall. But 18, every time I've done a mock or I've looked at stuff, all those guys are off the board. So now you're thinking, well, do you want to try to hit a home run? Do you want to try to go for someone who is solid? I just keep coming back to Kenny Vaccaro, the safety from Texas. I think it's not a safe pick. Yeah. I think it's a need. It's a need, and he's the best player at that position. And I think they haven't had a decent safety since Darren Woodson.
I just don't want to see Cowboy reaction if they go for Vaccaro. Nothing against him being a UT guy, for now a Longhorn guy, but looking at the CBSSportsline.com guys, they like Sylvester Williams, Sheldon Richardson, and then here's the guy I want is Chance Warmack of Alabama. Will he be there at 18?
He might be, but let me throw another wrinkle. Remember we talked about a guy, Des Bryant, we thought just a couple years ago this was going to happen, and lo and behold, we were correct. Tavon Austin, wide receiver, West Virginia.
Wow, you're going all over the place here.
Tavon Austin, they already have great weapons. There's no doubt about that. But when you've got a guy with his speed and his ability to maybe put in that slot position, Jerry Jones may pull the trigger on that as well.
Hey, let's keep this option open right here. A lot of people are saying with so many offensive linemen, so many defensive linemen, the first 6 picks, the teams picking in that 1 through 6 order, might fall back and have their safety guy, their safety backup offensive lineman or defensive lineman, so to speak. Don't be surprised if the Cowboys jump up to 13, 12 to get Warmack of Alabama. I can see that happening.
I know that's someone that everyone before the draft thought that they were circling. I just don't think he's going to be around. I think he's going to go maybe even the top 10 because this year it seems like it's offensive lineman heavy. But I'll leave you with one thing. All this talk about no quarterbacks, don't believe it. There's always good quarterback taken in the first round. Remember, I'm
not buying Geno Smith. I'm sure not buying USC Matt Barkley, and then the Nesmith kid from Syracuse, maybe the best one.
Tim Tebow was taken in the first round.
Well, Mel Copper, the draft guy, says Luke Joeckel number 1 overall, so we'll see what happens there. The Chris Perry 9th annual mock draft will be in the Tyler Paper Thursday morning. Man, appreciate you coming by. Good insight,
always a pleasure.
Always. Good stuff there.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.